Substitutes who could be key. Shiho Matsubara, who came on to very good effect. 16 and 17 for Japan, their goal scorers. Japan in a huddle there. This year's FIFA Under-20 Women's World Cup will have a brand new finalist. Both Japan and France in white today have come within touching distance before and failed. But now one of them will go through to Saturday's final. Straight away, Mael Garbino off in pursuit of that. Player who's got a very sweet left foot. Estelle Cascarino of the twins is the defender of the two. She's playing at centre-back alongside the towering Awa Sissoko. Fouled by Marie-Charlotte Léger. I know France have been talking about the fact that they've had 1 day's less preparation for this semi-final. Conversely, just to balance it up, I would offer the argument that they actually had 1 day more for the quarter-final. And they produced a resounding victory over Germany that really did set the cat amongst the pigeons. Momiki here, who's this thrilling little player who plays up through the middle with Ueno. Got Hasegawa taking up a position just in front of Mylène Chavas, France's goalkeeper. Norimatsu was one coming in there. Sakina Karshawi, left winger, playing as a converted left back here now. Filling in after Graveval got injured, and they did try Estelle Cascarino out on the left-hand side as well, but this is a much better balanced back four for them. And you'll see Karshawi dart forward at times, and when she does, she'll carry the ball and take on opponents as an out-and-out winger. Here's Sugita losing possession to Clara Matteo. There's Karshawi right on cue, that's what she does. And Garbino, wonderfully taken. Oh, she caressed the ball into a shooting opportunity there. She gave it a little kiss, almost a big slap on the cheek. So Japan lining up 4-4-2. In fact, Garbino was pushed up pretty well alongside Matteo here for France. So two similar tactical styles. Momiki pulled back by Sissoko. Oh, Sissoko really was immense against Germany. Prone to 1 or 2 occasional personal errors. Ball doesn't look full distance here. Momiki nonetheless swings it over. Out by Sissoko. Had the chance to talk to Ichise at the press conference yesterday. She was talking about the partnership here with the captain Norimatsu. Two centre-backs, Norimatsu just jogging into place here, but the two centre-backs who've worked together through this under-20 campaign, and they really do have a very good understanding between them about who needs to cover and when. Kitagawa on the left, and Miyagawa on the right. Kitagawa just launching that one forward. There's Estelle Cascarino trying to drill it for Clara Matteo, who along with Delphine Cascarino remains the top scorer for France, each of those two with a pair each so far. Romanelli came in for Louise Morsui just prior to the Germany game. That was because of an injury in the warm-up to that match, but Morsui, I'm pleased to say, isn't marked as injured here. She is available as a substitute. Sumida, Kitagawa. Norimatsu, Miura, Sugita, closed down very quickly by Karshawi. But then Ueno setting Japan in motion again. Momiki, the only player in the box for them to aim for. And here she is. Momiki, acute angle. Grascaoro mopping up. She's been very, very tidy in midfield. Grascaoro, she's almost like the equivalent in the young women's team of, I suppose, Didier Deschamps from back in the 1998 World Cup, the Senior Men's World Cup. She gets through an awful lot of work and wins the ball back very effectively for France. Here's Sugita. Here's Gaoro. There you see, it's just nice and simple. Oh, having said that, over hits it for Romanelli. Right on cue. Never talk a player up in this business. Galbino, held up by Ichise. Japan absolutely blew away Nigeria and Canada. There's Galbino for France. Delphine Cascarino. Be hard pushed to see a better goal in Papua New Guinea this year. And the one Delphine Cascarino scored against Germany. After the win the other night for Japan against Brazil, I had a quick word with Momiki. She had this soft toy on a keychain dangling from her bag. I thought it was Godzilla at one point. It turned out it's a character from Toy Story. What do I know about dinosaurs? Apart from being one. Thank you so much. Here's Hasegawa. Sugita and Ichise to Norimatsu. Miura's taken up a good position through the middle. Sugita, Sumida, and Miura. Well, I know in the early stages of the tournament, Gilles Kem, France's coach, was talking about the need for France to protect the ball rather more. He felt they gave it away too cheaply at times. Little slip there by Sumida. Delphine Cascarino switching it to Marie-Charlotte Leger. 2 to aim at. Leger shot. And she's a powerful force down the France left. Up against Miyagawa. Wasn't an awful lot to aim at. Itagawa. Ichise. Norimatsu. Miyagawa. Momiki opened up her body to receive it there and slides it invitingly for Hitagawa. Hasegawa. Hitagawa had it taken off her by An astute Delphine Cascarino, but Hasegawa here using hands. Marion Romanelli. And they want to take it quickly, but back you come. Not deliberate, but free kick. It's always one of those imponderables, really. How far away do you have to be before it becomes deliberate? Depends on your reaction time, doesn't it? How hard the ball's hit. So many different factors. Anyway, 10 minutes gone. Morimatsu, Ueno, Kitagawa lining up at the back post here. The referee's going to mark out the proper distance here. France aren't going to get away with closing down a little too closely. Momiki is, well, the way she's just stepped forward there, looks as if it's going to curl away from Hélène Chavas. Sumida is another option, but it's Momiki who swings it over, and it's a bit of a mad scramble. Hasegawa got some sort of contact, but then it came off Gaoro. Sumida. Players over here for Japan. It's a floater onto the top of the crossbar from Sumida. I don't know she intended that as a shot. She saw the runner's far side and put it in the right sort of area. Chavas scrambling back here. Romanelli, poor first touch, helped out by Julien Gatra, who along with Gaoro patrols central midfield for France. This is the last match to be played here at the Sir John Guy Stadium here in Port Moresby. A bit like a second home to us for the last 3 weeks. Our thanks to everybody here at the stadium for all their hard work. Shawi coming in there for France. You see Ueno's got that strapping around her right thigh. Japan's number 18. She was strapped up in training last night. Didn't seem to be a major problem. Kitagawa at full stretch. You do wonder if France have exorcised a few demons in that quarter-final win over Germany last Friday. A performance that was laced with determination and quality. Hasegawa here for Japan. France constantly running themselves into the ground for that right to play in the semi-final here. Hasegawa crosses in. Momiki. He's got a delightful touch to her. You could argue it's maybe a follow-on for France from what they did in their only previous triumph in a FIFA Women's World Cup when they won the Under-17 event in Azerbaijan in 2012. There's another look at Sumida's cross-come shot. Reflecting on 2012, that year in the final they beat another Asian side in Korea DPR, albeit on penalties. A few survivors who've progressed to under 20 level this year. Romanelli, Julien Gatra, Delphine Cascarino, they started that match. Gaoro among the subs. is Hasegawa. Ueno, Sumida, Sugita. She had other options there. Hasegawa had made the extra player through the middle should she want it. Quite a colourful character, very warm. He's almost like an uncle figure for this team. He's won the European Under-19 Championship twice as a coach now. The Under-20 Women's World Cup would surpass that by some degree. Miyagawa clearing before it could reach Leger. Georup to Sissoko. Delphine Cascarino calling for it to be played in between the centre-back and full-back. Now in Japan's goal. Not troubled just yet. Good support here for the two teams tonight. I mentioned that large body of Japanese supporters just behind where the ball is now. You can see them top left all in blue with the Japanese flag flying across the edge of the stands. Momiki. France keeping it tight. Sumida prods it through for Kitagawa. And then cleverly on for Hasegawa here if she can reach it. Sissoko, goodness me, look at that. There's her strength. That little and large out there. Goodness me. Well, borderline foul to some. Kitagawa being hotly pursued by Delphine Cascarino, who found their opponent there. Free kick has been given. Gilles came in the background there, but these two have never met at senior level in the FIFA Women's World Cup. They did meet in the semi-finals of the London Olympics in 2012. Japan 2-1 winners, getting their place in the final. Is Ichise to Norimatsu. Miyagawa on the outside of her, but then the option through the middle of Momiki. It's a good stretch by Karshawi. Who looks very happy indeed over as a left back. She's defended particularly well since being planted into that role. Having started the tournament really where Marie-Charlotte Leger is playing today. Well won by Japan's captain. I know one or two have been asking me over the last couple of days whether France have had their final already in beating Germany. Who's to say they can't do it again? They have the joie de vivre, as it were. Delphine Cascarino now into the path of Clara Matteo. Great work by France. And the final touch off Matteo. It's a goal kick rather than a corner. once again prepared to take on the opponent, which is great to see. And the Kitagawa sticking to the task admirably here. Kitagawa, out by Sissoko, to Gatra, Romanelli, Delphine Cascarino, Grascaoro now. Well, under severe pressure, just casting an eye the referee's way to see if a free kick might be forthcoming. It's a French throw anyway. Could have been a foul there against Momiki. Karshawi. Oh, nicely fed in towards Gaoro here. Roger goes on the inside. Now Karshawi. This is where she excels. She loves to go around the outside if she can. Isagawa closing down. Well, each of these two countries has finished third in this event, but neither has ever reached the final. One of them will break that trend today. Sugita. Julien Gatra alongside Grascaoro. They get through an awful lot of running. Gatra was still going well into the match against Germany, right to the bitter end. You have to say that through the tournament, the level of athleticism has been probably higher than it's ever been before. This age group, this category, growing stronger and stronger. Bit of a soft collision on the edge of the area. Sumida. Checking around the goalkeeper like several players out there from our Red Diamonds. Women's team there. Asako Takakura, who runs both the senior women's team and indeed the under-20 team. And that will surely open up opportunities for this group of players as they move forward in their careers. Here's that long ball. The collision between Norimatsu and Mateo, which are 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. Momiki, got a hat-trick against Nigeria, hasn't scored since. Here's Garbino. Delphine Cascarino. Gatra. Look at the space for Karshawi wide left. Here she is. Back from Leger. Off goes Karshawi. Still. Karshawi again. She's still going. What a run. Delphine Cascarino. Well, Karshawi with a cameo of what she's capable of there. It was almost like Roberto Baggio, if you remember that far back. Anyway, Delphine Cascarino tried the cutback. It came off Ichise. And it's a corner for France. And the flick from Cascarino, Delphine variety, at the near post. The ball already out. That's a routine France have used. They did that against Germany the other day. Chile Kem with the corner, planting Delphine Cascarino near post. Sumida, Sugita, number 6 and 7, just to split the difference for you. Hasegawa, Momiki in pursuit, but too strong. Norimatsu, Miura and Ueno. Miura still there with Momiki. Oh, nicely done. She's through here. No, she's not. Miura stopped in her tracks. Marion Romanelli tidying up for France here. Right leg following through and stopping Miura getting any closer. Miyagawa, I think, is the player with the injury. Well, there's the challenge from Marie-Charlotte Léger. And that's what's caused Miyagawa's problem. Asako Takakura, winner in Costa Rica at under 17 level 2 years ago. Head coach since April of this year. She's taken over from Norio Sasaki at senior level. Matteo, along with Garbino, not the biggest, tallest strikers to aim at, but what they lack in aerial prowess, the likes of Sanders for Germany springs to mind, or maybe a Gabi Nunes for Brazil, or Blackstenius for Sweden. They make up for in craft. Now, Moria is being summoned here. Miyagawa's injury. Well, it looks as if they're going to be forced into a change rather earlier than expected. Moria, who played where Miura's playing now the other day, but one of them will clearly drop into that right back role. Now they spin away. Plenty of good movement. Kitagawa. So now the change, and
substitution for Japan.
Moria coming on here for Miyagawa.
Sato Miyagawa is replaced by player number 16, Miyabi Moria.
Well, a corner here for Japan, just ahead of the first half cooling break. And a clever little routine here with Sumida. Oh, goodness me, France clattered at the back post there by Ichisek. Karshawi, the player, down. It's one of those fairly thunderous challenges from behind. Perfectly legitimate, I think, the way that she came in here. Ichisek. Karshawi was going backwards too, which probably compounded the problem. Ichisek was sweet as pie at yesterday's press conference. Transformed here. So a couple of stoppages here in the first half, and maybe the referee decides now is the time to have the cooling break. I'm not sure if that's the signal here, but Milen Chavas has come across to this near side, and they are calling for the stretcher. Miyagawa, meantime, makes her way off. Clearly very upset. Yeah, the referee has signalled the cooling break here. We've had the half an hour, and while there's treatment going on, it seems the obvious opportunity. So neither side able to break through just yet in the opening half an hour of this match. A couple of injuries. We've got Karshawi down at the moment. Miyagawa, who's already been replaced for Japan. Mateo Grebeval started the first match as left back, started the first match as captain. Well, maybe the medical team saying just give it a little bit of time here. Mateo Grebeval is available should they need her, but putting the bib back on suggests that Karshawi will continue. We've had some pretty heavy collisions in both semi-finals here today. Here's another look. Ichise heading the opponent rather than the ball, really, and she's got a mouthful of 6-yard line by the looks of it. Gile Kem waiting for further guidance from the medical staff. But the rest of the players are ready to resume. For the moment, they're going to just tuck in Marie-Charlotte Leger down the left side while they just assess Karshawi. There's Marie-Charlotte Leger. Karshawi down below me, just behind the French dugout. Still just getting some attention from the medical team. Precautionary, and hopefully nothing too serious for her, but she just needs a little bit of recovery time here. That cooling break probably has come on an opportune moment for her. But they want to ensure that the mental faculties are all completely together here. The heat, humidity don't do you any favours down there. No surprise that Japan are attacking the left side of French defence with Sumida, and there's Leger tucking in as required. Karshawi is okay, she's going to come back on in just a second. Hence the roar from the partisan French contingent down below us. And now Ueno. Very nicely tackled by Estelle Cascarino. Karshawi back on. There she is. The locals really have adopted one or other of the 16 teams who have been competing here in Papua New Guinea this year, ever since they arrived at Jackson's International Airport. The streets were lined with groups expressing their solidarity for one team or another. It's Hasegawa to Momiki, into Ueno. Hasegawa. France don't seem phased by this slightly more intricate style from Japan. Germany certainly a team able to mix it up, whether it be with finesse or with force. Through the legs of Mura from Leger. Is Estelle Cascarino. Romanelli. Matteo coming deep. Delphine Cascarino. Garbino. Gatra. Sissoko. Karshawi got there, did very well indeed to do so. Deoro hustling. So Moria, who's taken up the full-back role, with Mura staying further ahead down the right side for Japan in this first half. I was talking to Gilles Kem yesterday. He actually said getting Japan in the semi-finals was the big one. That was the literal translation of what he said. He would actually have preferred Korea DPR of the Asian teams here. That's nicely glanced on. Ueno chasing. Estelle Cascarino is shadowing all the way. No chance of France meeting the USA, of course, because of being in the same initial group. Oh, lovely turn. Great change of direction. Sugita, right, Momiki with a very cultured left foot. Norimatsu. Now Miura, trying to let it roll across her body. Shawi steals in and goes off on one of her now trademark runs. Sugita, Momiki, Hasegawa is left. Now she's utilised with Kitagawa providing support on the overlap. Back for Momiki, just Ueno to add in the middle. And Miura coming in far side too. And then Chavas holding on there for France. I think of all the personal goalkeeping displays I've witnessed here in Papua New Guinea this year, Milan Chavas against Germany, that's been the most outstanding effort by a goalkeeper, I would say. Over the course of the tournament, the technical study group may have a different opinion, of course, but she seemed to make important save after important save in that quarter-final. Garbino, that little drag back that she's got in her armoury, it's delightful. In they come here, France, with Leger supporting Matteo and Garbino, and Delphine Cascarino now. No angle for her. Feeds Romanelli. Oh, great ball in. Romanelli charging back to guard against Japan's next assault. Very well balanced contest so far. Well, Ueno could be through here. Not the shot straight at Chavez. Japan's top scorer in the tournament so far, Mami Ueno, 4 for her. Will be perhaps a little more additional time at the end of this first half. 3 minutes pretty well automatically because of the cooling break. But we've had a couple of lengthy stoppages too. Mistake by Romanelli. Sugita forward, Estelle Cascarino quickly in. Cascarino sisters, born in early February 1997. Neither team has given themselves really the golden chance just yet. Ueno for Japan just now, that's as close as we've come. Kitagawa. Hasegawa. Ichise. Hasegawa. Oh, good run through from midfield by Sumida. And Sissoko there for France. Gives away the corner, but she'll settle for that. Both centre backs forward here quickly for Japan. Hasegawa pulls it wide. Worked the opening for herself very smartly here against Sissoko. A reminder, we can have the possibility of extra time in this match and indeed penalties. And should we go to extra time, coaches are allowed to make a 4th substitution should they wish. Japan, who've made 1 through an early injury to Miyagawa. The replacement Moria steps in there. Norimatsu now, Sugita, Momiki. Immediately Hasegawa goes bursting forward down the outside on the left. Here's Ueno with Miura on the outside. Momiki almost played through. Delphine Cascarino. I think her contributions here in Papua New Guinea suggest a ripple of excitement when she gets the ball, because she always tries to do something positive with it. Wondering why it's not a corner. Moria. Oh, good sharp defending by Estelle Cascarino. Hasegawa. Sumida, Momiki. Kitagawa managed to somehow take it in her stride, but her balance was slightly thrown in the process. Well, the referee just stopping here because Karshawi is looking a little bit uneasy. And bearing in mind the clash from earlier, the referee, Vanessa Borjas, is very wisely allowing the medical team to come and reassess things here. Taya Graboval might be asked to limber up again here. Karshawi just being protected and shielded and taken off the field, but clearly distressed. So once again, France resisting making the change just yet. Karshawi, who's become an ever increasingly important player to them really in this tournament. Started with her thrilling runs from the left wing, but there were times that she didn't release it, and I think probably frustrated a couple of her colleagues, but it's just the impression. But here we are, 4 added minutes. But when she's been playing at left back, she's defended so well and given that attacking dimension too. And if anything, she's just been a bit more selective in her decision making with her passing when she makes those runs. Maria, time to make a change, that's it. Graboval will come on here. They're never going to risk this, but just wanting to give her every opportunity. But the time has come, they need the reinforcements, and meantime, Sumida, again from a long way out. So it's a straight swap at left back.
Substitution for France.
Sakina Karshawi.
Sakina Karshawi is replaced
Clearly
by
quite distraught over there, but
Taya Graboval.
it's just the impact the collision has had. It's a very sad ending to her night, but if her teammates go on and book a place in the final, then she may well be reinstated if she's sufficiently recovered. France with another player down now, momentarily. Matteo gets back to her feet. There's Taya Graboval. Oops, her right hand, was it? Caught Matteo there. So one change each, one injury each. Too high for Delphine Cascarino. Grasqueiro asking too much. She appreciated the idea. Chances to shoot or test goalkeepers have been at a real premium in the first half so far, but now Matteo, and still it's not good enough for a through ball for Garbino. Norimatsu. Bueno. Interception by Gaoro. And that's half time. Well, very little goalmouth action, but a couple of injuries along the way. Sakina Karshawi of France replaced late on by Taya Graboval, and Moria coming on for Miyagawa for Japan. It's been a bit of a battle of attrition out there in the first 45 minutes. It's still very much there for the taking, of course, a place in Saturday's final at stake here, and we will get a winner one way or the other tonight. But in terms of chances, the only shot on target has been from Mami Ueno of Japan. Half-time here at the Sejong-gai Stadium. It's Japan 0, France 0.
Ladies and gentlemen, come and visit us at the Fan Zone, which is located at the outdoor amphitheater area at Vision City Mega Mall in Port Moresby.
Let's take a look at the half-time statistics then. Japan with slight advantage with possession, certainly in terms of the attempts, one of which from Mami Ueno was on target. They've had the greater number of corners as well, but neither side able to forge a goal just yet. Second half still to come, but it's Japan 0, France 0. So a place in Saturday's final at stake.